In this episode, I'll show you why you want to use a wide aperture when the light is bad, but the scene is interesting.
AdoramaTV presents Exploring Photography with Mark Wallace.
Hi everybody, welcome to this episode of Exploring Photography. I'm Mark Wallace here in chilly Prague in the old part of town. Behind me is the Christmas market. It's just a wonderful scene of people and hot chocolate and hot wine and little trinkets that you can buy and all kinds of Christmas lights. It's a wonderful scene. Now this morning when I woke up, I was going to shoot this with a wide angle lens and do some street photography, but guess what? The clouds rolled in and now we have snow and rain and it's cold and the light has just gone flat and it's really not interesting. Well, in that situation, you have to choose a lens that's appropriate to the scene. So my wide angle lens loves lots of light, it loves contrast, but a lens that can work in this scene is a lens that has an aperture value of 2 or wider, so something like a 1.8, 1.4, 1.2 lens. And the good thing is there are a ton of 50 millimeter lenses that fit the bill, and you can get these all the way from a few $100s used up to $10,000 if you get the crazy Noctor Leica. If anybody wants to send that to me for Christmas, by the way, just message me and I'll send you my address. But for the rest of us, we're going to use these lenses that are 1.8 Nifty Fifty, the plastic Fantastic, or maybe my SUMMILUX here that's a 1.4 lens. Now what that allows us to do is it allows us to really get shallow depth of field and take these flat scenes and give them this sort of this ethereal look, and it really brings things to life by giving us that really selective focus. Now you have to be really careful and really intentional when you're shooting wide open like that, especially at 1.4 or 1.8, but the reward is worth it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, we're going to shoot around the Christmas market, and I will show you my results. This is Andrea. She is a friend of mine I met here in Prague, and Thanos is her boyfriend. He's working the camera right now, and she has volunteered to be my model just to shoot around, and I think we're getting some great pictures, so thank you, and off we go. Just a tip, it's raining here. It's got sort of wet all of a sudden. So when you're shooting around like this, you can see that my camera's got rain all over it. You might want to just keep a hand over your lens if you don't have a lens cap on. The other thing you can do is make sure your lens hood is out, and that will help the rain not to hit the front of your lens. You just don't want that to have lots of water on that, because if you do, you're going to have spots. So just be really careful when you're shooting in the rain. The other thing is you might want to consider, if you shoot outside a lot, to get a camera that's weather sealed so that you can do just this. You can shoot in the rain and it's not going to hurt your camera. All right, in the rain, it's a good idea to have a little lens cleaning cloth, because eventually there's going to be some rain or snow on your lens and you want to clean that off. Always clean in a circular motion. Don't scratch this way, just nice and smooth until that lens is nice and dry, and then stick your lens cap on until you're ready to shoot again. All right, one more little tip for shooting in rain and snow. If you have a camera bag, make sure it is also built for rain and snow. This Tenba Roadie here, or this Tenba Shootout backpack, has this bottom panel here that's made to be put on really nasty, muddy, wet places. And then if it gets really rainy, there's actually a rain cover that comes out and can cover that. So just something to consider when you buy a bag. Make sure you look for one that has some features for rain and snow and all of that kind of stuff. Well, there you have it. A 50mm 1.4 lens is fantastic for shooting in days like today when the light is drab but the subject is interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, and I encourage you to check out used and new 50mm lenses because it'll really open up your horizons as a photographer. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to AdoramaTV and also check out the Adorama Learning Center. It's totally free, so do that today. Thanks again, and I will see you again next time.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy to use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.